These are the three keys to making it happen. And by it, I mean anything that really matters to you, any goal, dream, or passion that you've set for yourself that is not happening either at all the way you want it to or with results or outcomes that you like. So the three keys to making it happen, i.e., you're satisfied, you're pleased, you're digging what you've got and what you're doing, are number one, commit to tiny, consistent actions in the direction of your goal. Lots of times when something matters to us, we think we need lots of time. We think we need to tackle that audacious, ambitious thing with audacious, ambitious actions. But really, how your most creative, most ambitious, most daunting goals get done is in tiny pieces of action taken consistently over time. And consistently is the other challenge because we'll jump in, we'll do something, we'll get on a roll, we'll make a big splash or a dent, and then we don't go for months or years at a time after that. Because, especially as perfectionists, high achievers, high standards, it feels like it's so hard to get into flow or hard to get into that big chunk of time or hard to get to a place of real action or moving the needle that we just don't do what we need to do in order to get back there. And what really needs to happen in order to get back there is just commit to tiny, consistent actions, 5, 10, 15 minutes at a time in the direction of your goal, without even necessarily knowing what it's going to get you, how good it's going to be, or if it's going to matter in the end. But that's number one, commit to tiny, consistent actions in the direction of your goal. Number two, prioritize your creation time like your life depends on it. And what I mean by creation time is as a distinction between consuming, watching, scrolling, passively receiving, even when we dress it up and say things like it's learning or it's education or it's preparation or it's building or it's growth. If you are consuming as opposed to producing, you are not in creation time. Creation time can be anything as simple as scratching on a post-it, voice memoing an idea, talking to somebody about something that you're thinking or doing, any sort of creation or production of work product, free writing, free painting, voice memoing, as I said, journaling, creating outlines, lists, that sort of thing, right? That's your creation time. And everyone, whether you are an artist, a professional creative or not, is a creative being. So when I say prioritize your creation time like your life depends on it, you are creating your life with every choice, every decision, every fork in the road where you say, I'm going to go here instead of here. Every moment that you decline a thought that doesn't serve you. Every moment that you say, I'm not loving this feeling. I'd like to feel this way instead. What is a step towards that, right? Every moment that we are moving through our lives, we are creating our lives, whether unconsciously by default or proactively and intentionally. So prioritize your creation time, including your creative time, your make it happen time, your do the thing time, write the book, build the business, whatever it is. But your creation time, as in your conscious, proactive attention to your life and intention inside your life, like your life depends on it, because it truly does. And finally, three keys, the third key, separate your work from your worth. When it's actually time to sit down and do the do, remind yourself, whatever I'm coming up with right now doesn't mean anything about my talent, my prospects, my success in life, how it's going to go, whether or not I meant to do this. It just means you're showing up to do the work, even if you feel like dog shit. You can bleep me out if you want. When you are creating, literally producing instead of consuming, right? There is a huge difference in what the effort feels like, what the attention feels like, and it will feel harder. Writing is harder than doom scrolling. Making a movie is harder than watching a movie. And that is absolutely normal and appropriate. So give yourself a break when you're going in there and it feels hard and you feel like you suck. Just be willing to separate your work from your worth so that you can hold yourself as valuable and sacred, even as you take steps towards making the work that you want to make. Those are the three keys to making it happen.